Welcome to today's DU Weekly Check-In. I'm joined by volleyball head coach Jesse Mahoney. And Coach, let's talk about how you guys did last week against Kansas. It was on ESPN3.com. A lot of fans were able to tune in and see that for a while there you guys were going toe-to-toe with Kansas.
Yeah, it was a fun match, and I'm glad we had one more opportunity to play after our conference tournament, even though it was on a quick turnaround. It was a great experience. We got to play in Allen Fieldhouse, which has a lot of history to it, and even if our players didn't realize it, it was pretty cool for the coaching staff at least. And yeah, we had a great match, at least for the first half. I really felt like we came out with a lot of energy and a lot of emotion, and played a really high level of volleyball, and felt like we could have stole the first set, and we did steal the second set. KU's a great team. They're a top 16 seed in the NCAA tournament this week, and their physicality kind of wore us down towards the end. But it was a great experience, and I was really proud of our team.
So now let's take a step back and let's talk about the conference tournament.
Mm-hmm.
We did not have a chance to talk in between then.
Sure.
So let's talk about that game that got you guys to the championship.
Mm-hmm. Feels like a long time ago, but we played South Dakota in the semifinal match, and we went down 0-2 and went into the third set, and really something changed for us. I think we weren't ready to be done yet. Certainly, our seniors, Bria and Cassie, stepped up their level of play. And we turned it around. We had great play from the setter position in Tori Moons. Moni and Nola had monster matches from that point on, and we won the last three to take it in five. And it was a great moment. It was a signature moment for us this season, and got us into that final match.
And that final match, it was a tough one to play
Mm-hmm.
against the host team that has kind of really picked up a whole head of steam.
Sure.
Right towards the end of the year. Still some fight, but it was a tough way to lose that game.
It was. I think we wanted it so bad. I know our senior class did, and all of us. One match away from the NCAA tournament, and really an opportunity to make history for this program. And I don't know if we wanted it too much. We did not play our best. I think we didn't have good performances kind of across the board. IUPUI playing in their home gym, like you said, with a lot of momentum. They were very, very confident and very good team. And they did not give us any chinks in their armor. They played well from start to finish, and we were never able to gain any momentum in that match. And it was a frustrating experience. Hopefully a learning experience. Was a step forward for us, and hopefully when we're in that position next year, we'll find a way to overcome it.
So now looking back on your season, how would you, if you could describe it in just a few words, how would you describe your season?
That was a roller coaster, for us, physically, emotionally, in every which way. I think, we're proud and excited about our result because we feel like we played some really good volleyball in the year, and we had some big matches and some great performances. I think part of us feels like we left a little bit on the table because of our injury situation. But given that situation, I feel like people like Colleen King stepped up, people like Tori Moon stepped up, people like Cassie Ronda, Bria Muley. All stepped up and played to the best of their ability, and that's all you can ask. And I know you asked for a short answer. I'll give you the long one. But in one word, we were really proud of what we did this year, and excited to start where we left off next season.
So now we're starting to see who's going to be in the NCAA tournament,
Mm-hmm.
and from your perspective, who do you think could win the NCAA tournament this year?
Well, boy, it's an interesting year because I think there's 4 or 5 teams that have the ability to do it. I think Texas, who's the defending champion, hasn't been as tested as some of the other teams, but I think they have the talent to do it. Penn State obviously has the talent to do it. I think Washington would be the next team in there, and maybe Stanford as a dark horse, but dark horse as the 6th seed or whatever they are, So if you're asking me for one, I would say Penn State, but I like the underdog, so I hope somebody slips in there.
Gotcha. Well, thanks for
All right.
checking in with us today, and thanks for tuning in with head coach Jesse Mahoney.